A very pleasant good day, my beloved brothers and sisters in Christ and outside the body of Christ. Well, once again, this is your Christian brother Eric Braxton speaking to you all from his beloved country, Trinidad and Tobago, the land of my nativity, the land of my birth, Trinidad and Tobago, this wonderful island country that is in the blue Caribbean Sea in the Western world, in the Caribbean. A lot of you who are seeing this video and on vacation and holidays, wherever part of the world throughout the international community, you all should leave all the country instead of going to Europe and France and Nice and Belgium and Spain. You should take a little time off and forget about Europe, despite you all are in Europe or in Africa, and come to Trinidad and Tobago. The island of Trinidad and Tobago is more tourist sector, which is Tobago, our sister island, the coral reef, or just come to Tobago and of course visit Trinidad and enjoy all the holidays and go back. I welcome that. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, so once again, this is your Christian brother Eric Braxton speaking to you all from his beloved country, Trinidad and Tobago, the land of my nativity, the land of my birth, Trinidad and Tobago. Of course, this wonderful island that is in the blue Caribbean Sea. I want to continue where I left off in this series about Hezbollah and the state of Israel. I just want to correct what I said in the last video. I said that I'm not recording these videos for the sole purpose for the state of Israel to recognize me or to give me some special reward. But I want to correct that. I just want to say that if I do get a reward from the state of Israel, I will not turn it down, but I will accept it. I'll tell you all why. The state of Israel, in fact, do have a reward. That is for all those people who helped the Jews within this Nazi time, help the Jews, save them from going to the gas chambers, and save a lot of the Jews from being killed by the Adolf Hitler and the Nazi party throughout Europe. I think that word is called being great amongst the nation. I'm not so sure, but I'll check it up on the internet to get the official title of that reward. But far as I can recall, reminiscent of course, I think it is I think the reward is great and being great amongst the nation. Well, if they restore that word upon me, I will welcome it. I welcome it. I will welcome that word and I will accept it in open arms. And of course, I think I might be the first receiver to receive that word throughout the Caribbean. I'm not so sure. I'm not boasting my chest now, but I'm simply saying if I do accept it, if they do offer it to me, I will accept it. But I still say the purpose is of recording these videos is not to achieve that word. So whether I get it, I will accept it. I will not refuse it. And whether I do not get it, I will do without it, because I'm not recording these videos to achieve that. You understand? You understand? Right. So I hope that you all, I make myself crystal clear to all and sundry. To you all out there. Right? Right. So I hope I clear up that matter once and for all. Let us keep it that way. Yeah, so let us get on the topic that is at hand. Hezbollah, Hamas, and the state of Iran. I just want to say to all those in the Arab other countries that recognize Israel as the right to exist as any nation upon earth. Amman Jordan recognized Israel. They are trading with Israel years ago. King Hussein of Jordan and the rest. Egypt has recognized Israel, border with Israel, also Amman Jordan. I think Ethiopia recognized Israel. Bahrain just recently, they have signed a relationship with Israel. And some other Arab countries want to come into the fold and establish diplomatic relationship with Israel to trade. But mostly all the rest of the Arab nation don't trade with Israel, because they see Israel as the enemy. Okay. So that's what is taking place. Right? And my message is to all the Arab world, to the Arab League leadership, and to all the Arab organization and all the people in the Arab world. The Jewish people are all your sisters and brothers. God created the whole human family and placed us here on this earth. So what are we fighting for the earth for? Eh? What are we fighting for the earth for? The earth belongs to God. God created the earth, and when God created the earth, there was no man upon the earth, and He placed everyone here. And when we die, we can't take the earth with us. When the Jews die, they can't take the earth with them. They still go bury and go down in the earth. Every man die or bury, whether except they don't burn him, cremate him, he go down in the earth and they bury him. That applies to everyone. You think Hamas or Hezbollah, if they kill out all the Jews, like that's a term, I know they will not kill out the Jews. If they say they kill out all the Jews, they'll take the earth and carry it to Mars and keep it up there, and the Jews will be living down here and what and No. It doesn't matter how much Jews they wipe out. Okay, look at Adolf Hitler, he killed 6 million Jews. But the 6 million Jews that he killed, they right here on the earth, buried or cremated, burned in the gas chambers. Where Adolf Hitler is, Adolf Hitler and all the Nazi people in his executive party in the government, and all of them die, none of them is alive. On the earth still here. So it's human being living and dying, but the earth are going nowhere, the earth right here. Can we understand that? You understand? The earth not going nowhere. This earth belongs to God. And all the fighting that is taking place between Palestine, with the Hamas and Hezbollah, and against the state of Israel over that piece of land. None of them can eat up the land. Did they eat it now? They eat food, but not the earth. The earth will still remain there. Look how much Palestinians get killed. On the earth is still there. Look how much Jews get killed defending the Israel. On this earth is still there. Me see no Hezbollah gone up to space to live. Me see none of the Jewish people gone up to Mars to live or to Jupiter. All of them down upon the earth, living with one another. Whether they're fighting against one another is right on the earth. And the Jews are living and dying. The Palestinians are living and dying. New Jews come, born, new Palestinian people come, right here on the earth. And I know all of you know that. That is ABC. I don't even have to teach all of that. All you're seeing that. Yeah? So what that tell us? That tell us God placed us upon the earth here to live in peace and unity. But we, instead of unity and one accord amongst the human family, is war and chaos and fighting and revolution and bombing and killing and suffering and bloodshed. All that is taking place because the Bible said the whole earth is full of violence. In Genesis and now, not only before that time, it continued to this day. And the earth is full of violence right now. You see what I'm trying to show you? But where the earth is still here. The earth hasn't gone nowhere. The earth fighting against us. It's human beings on the earth is fighting against one another. You see? The earth is shooting against us. It's we shooting against one another and killing one another. You see what I'm trying to show you? So it's human being have to live in peace and love upon this earth. And that's what the Bible is teaching us. That what God is showing us in the scriptures. And that's why when Jesus Christ comes, He will not be coming here to have any tea party and to do like the Caesars. You were watching the movies with the years ago, I just see it. The war movies and things with the fighting when they are in England or Ireland and these countries with the horses and the soldiers with the shields and with the spear and the banners. When you see the king sitting on the throne and one set of women half naked dancing. And he have his man at the side with the grape, with the cup of grapes are put in and he drinking, and the next one with grapes that's taking and eating, and his hand is full and he relaxing, and plus he have a woman massaging him. When Jesus Christ come down there, that will not be with he sit up on the throne of David in Jerusalem. Michael on the other side with grapes in his hand. Gabriel, the archangel, is wine in his hand. And he taking grapes and eating, and Michael and the other archangels is pouring grapes in his wine in his cup and he's drinking. And And he folding his hands like that in Jerusalem, says Christ seated up on the throne, and he telling all the people, all to continue the fight now, the bloodshed. I was up in heaven watching it. The bombing, the shooting. I come down here personally. I sitting in the throne of David, and he taking the grapes of Michael and eating it. He taking the wine from Gabriel, the archangels, and drinking it. And he telling them all to keep on the fight now. The house of Judah, all to keep on fighting and shooting and bombing against the Arab nation. Come on, Arab nation, throw all the bombs against Israel and bomb the place. I am enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying it. Keep on, let the fight continue. Let the bloodshed continue. You think that what Jesus Christ will do when he's sitting on the throne of David? Not at all. When he come here, he will be destroying all the weapons, all the weaponries. He will destroy it. Destroying all the weapons on the Jewish side and all the Arab side. Taking away the weapons from all of mankind and burning it up. All the weapons of the world. All the guns and bombs and nerve gas and chemical weapons and nuclear weapons, and destroy it and burn it up. Not even one revolver, not one revolver pistol will be left in the hands of men. You destroyed every one of them, and he introducing peace to the world because he's a God of peace. And he will bring the bloodshed and all the violence that mankind have experienced throughout the century to an end because he's a God of peace. And all the nations that hate the Jews and those who want to see they exist, I want to wipe them out as a nation upon it, especially the state of Iran and all the rest, who is in line with Iran to do and supporting Israel, Iran to do that, to wipe out all the Jewish people. Death to the state of Israel, death to America. They see America as the great Satan and all these things. That will all come to an end. And the state of Iran and Hezbollah and Hamas and the PLO, they will find a way in Jerusalem to see Jesus Christ. And he will bring unity amongst all the nations. Yes, and he will bring peace to the world. So he not coming here, Jesus Christ not coming here to have any tea party. With one set of women dancing before him and balaying and half naked. Yeah, and a woman rubbing the back of Jesus Christ while he's sitting up on the throne of David, and the musician playing the music, and he taking wine from the Gabriel, the archangels, and drinking, and the Michael, the archangels, giving him drinks, grapes to eat. At the tea party you're talking about, here coming here to have that. The kings in the past have done that. Not Jesus Christ. He's the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. He's God himself. He's different. He's different. So don't go up in Jerusalem when he come here upon the earth and expect to see that. Well, you won't be seeing that at all. Wishful thing and all apart. Well, that won't compare Jesus Christ to one of the Caesars of Rome. All they have things mixed up here. I'm telling all of that. All they have things mixed up here. Because the nations and them who come in the state of come into Jerusalem in the 14th chapter of Isaiah, Zechariah, when they're coming up to Jerusalem, and they're seeing Jesus Christ sitting on the throne of David, and they're seeing these two super archangels, Michael and Gabriel, at his side. That's looking at Gabriel and looking at Michael. It's a different story. And looking at Jesus Christ himself is a different story, you know. In other words, what I'm telling you, just looking at the archangels, Michael, you will see such a powerful angels. How God created them so great. Just looking at the Gabriel, the archangels, you'll see how great this angels is. And Jesus Christ is greater than all of them. And much less looking at Jesus Christ. You see? I'm not saying that's looking at Michael will frighten away the people. His appearance. No. He's not no monster. He's a beautiful angel. Gabriel is a beautiful angel. And Jesus Christ is more beautiful than all of them. Because he's more, because he created all of them. So the level of beauty that the archangels have, Michael have, and Gabriel have. You understand? The beauty of Jesus Christ is 100 trillion more times than them because he is God. You understand? And when all the nations come up to Jerusalem and seeing God himself upon their Jesus Christ, you understand? You understand? And seeing the angels, all the holy angels, the holy angels, they'll be seeing the angels, yes, they'll be seeing the like holy angels with Jesus Christ in Jerusalem. I mean, the angels will be in all the nations of the earth with the saints of God in the 1,000 years reign of Christ. All the angels that Jesus Christ come in, all of them will not be in Jerusalem. A certain percentage of them will be in Jerusalem, but all the rest of the like holy angels will be coming to Trinidad. Some will be in Trinidad and in all the nations of the earth where the saints is. They will be with the saints in all the nations of the earth, all the angels. But each angels in each country will be able to travel faster than speed of light to go with and meet other holy angels in any other countries upon the earth. Why in the 1,000 years period? You understand? You understand? So classic example, when Jesus Christ come and some of the holy angels come down in Trinidad, it are no command Jesus Christ give them all the when's why for this whole 1,000 years all the down here all the angels are sent the like holy angels are sent in Trinidad. All you can leave Trinidad, all you have to stay there. No, the like holy angels that is in Trinidad with the saints, they can leave Trinidad anytime and go to other countries and visit Jesus, go up in Jerusalem, talk to Jesus Christ the creator, meet other angels in any other country and come back here, but they station here for the time. And that will be in all the countries, so it will be, you understand? But the two archangels, Michael and Gabriel, don't expect to see them in Trinidad. I don't know. You have to go up in Jerusalem to see them. One at the side of Jesus, at the right hand of Jesus Christ, and the next one at, well, Jesus Christ is on the throne, but Michael is on this side, Gabriel is on that side, on two sides, because I saw it is in heaven. You will see that in Jerusalem. But I don't mean to say Michael can leave up there and come down in Trinidad fast as the speed of light and go back up, or no. That don't mean to say that Gabriel cannot, as a click of his finger, leave Jerusalem and go to Brazil, quick, pass at the speed of light and come back. No, of course they could do that. You understand? But they will be there with Christ in Jerusalem. All you understand the point what I'm saying? Right. So this is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. Ladies and gentlemen, and the angels will be all in all the countries of the earth, and people will be seeing the angels of God because they come invisible with Jesus Christ. Understand? And then all the nations of the 14th chapter of Zechariah will come up to Jerusalem to worship Christ and to keep the Feast of Tabernacles in the 7th month each year. You understand? Because Jerusalem will be the capital of the world, because Jerusalem is in the center of the earth. Because God said in Isaiah, I have laid Jerusalem in the center of the earth amongst the nations. No, Jerusalem is in the center of the earth and the nations is wrong about her. Israel is in the center of the earth. So the nations will have to go up there to see Jesus Christ. So Jesus Christ will bring peace to the world and all the weapons will be destroyed. And all the Arab nations that hate the Jews, now they will appreciate the Jews. And all the Arab nations will know that God have given them that land, Canaan, Palestine, and they did not steal it or thief it from no one. Now that misunderstanding, Jesus Christ will clear it up in the minds of mankind, and all the Arab people will know the truth now. But right now, they are clearly understand the truth because they are distorted and all kind of deception is in the mind. And the mind is darkened concerning that. You understand? Concerning the Jews. Because they say the Jews thief that from them and kill them out, the other original people, and take it over. And God did not give them no land. And Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that was a make-up lie between them to say that they was communicating with some invisible God. And the Creator God gave them that land. Well, the master of self or creation, God himself, will clear up that matter to all the Arab people, and they will know the truth now when he come. You understand? But the few Arab people who understand that truth now and accept what the Jewish state say and accept what the Jewish people really say, that God gave Abraham that land, and accept that, God bless them. But the majority of them does not accept that. Jesus Christ will clear it up for them when he comes. Mm-hmm. Yes, 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 yes. When he could do that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can't do that. Despite I tell him that, a lot of them will still not accept what I said. He will clear it up. You see, he will make every crooked path straight. I can't make no crooked path, every crooked path straight at all. That is bigger than me, but not bigger than God, because God is bigger than everything, and he's the biggest one, and everything is small, tiny and small. There's nothing bigger than he. So that's the fact of the matter. So he will bring all the Arab nation in Jerusalem and unite them with the Jewish people. You understand? You understand? And that hatred that was in the heart of all the Jewish people and animosity against the Jewish people will be wiped away. And he will take all that hatred and all that animosity that all the Arab people had for the Jewish people, and he will cast it in the depths of the sea. And now the love of God will enter into the hearts of all these people, Arab people, who did hate the Jews, and now they will love the Jews and see them, the Jews, as their brothers and sisters. And all of them will hold hands in unity and in peace forevermore. Forevermore. Who doesn't want that to happen? And that is a good ending. That is a beautiful ending. I want that to happen. That is a beautiful ending, ladies, and a beautiful beginning. Those who want to see the Jews and the Palestinians always fighting, they just had a 3 weeks war just recently. But some of them just waiting for the war again to start, for the Israeli to fight against Hamas and the bombing start back. Now the last time was a 2 weeks war, and they had a 2. Some people just waiting for it to start back. They wish they could start now. And the last time was 2 weeks. They want some waiting for it to go on for a whole 3 months. For them, Israel and Hezbollah, to fight for a whole 3 months. And they did take a rest and take a little breather for a little, maybe a 6 months. And they'd start back again for the next 7 months fighting. Well, I don't want that. You see? You see? You see? You see? You see? That is sad. But when Jesus Christ comes, he will bring all that to an end. And it will be a new beginning with the Jewish people and all the Arab nations living in unity and love with one another. And no more fighting, and no more bombing, and no more shooting, and no more killing, and no more suffering on the Jewish side, no more suffering on the Palestinian side. Those Palestinians, the Arab nation, Hamas, the state of Iran, all these nations will be making their way in Jerusalem to see Jesus Christ. And he will be showing them love and unity for mankind to live with one another. You see, ladies and gentlemen. Now, those who doesn't want that and want that to happen, sad on their part. But I want that to happen, and the only one to bring about that is Jesus Christ. You see, you see, you see, you see. And I tell you, the matter with the land, that the Arab nation had the wrong understanding that Israel thieved the land, and Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob make up that story and tell them God give them the land. No, the Arab nation who believe that Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob make up that story and claim that God gave them a land, when they believe Abraham and Isaac didn't communicate with no